In line with the structure of the other voluntary peer review report sessions, the first part of the Seychelles voluntary peer review report session was devoted to the presentation of the main findings of the peer review report. The former director of the Competition and Tariff Commission of Zimbabwe, serving in his capacity as UNCTAD consultant, presented the peer review report. During the presentation, the UNCTAD consultant outlined the country's legal framework for competition, which was comprised of the Fair Competition Act of 2009, 1997 Consumer Protection Act, reviewed in 2010, and the Fair Trading Commission Act of 2009. The report provided several recommendations on the enforcement of the Fair Competition Act, such as developing a comprehensive competition policy, mergers and acquisitions control and corresponding coverage, definitions of dominance and listed types of abusive conduct, differentiation between vertical and horizontal conduct provisions, and clarification and identification of the types of conduct that could be authorized under the Act. Concerning the enforcement of the Consumer Protection Act, there is a need to develop a comprehensive consumer protection policy, provide access to information to enhance voluntary compliance, and increase sanctions and remedies. With regard to the institutional framework, it was necessary to spell out the respective roles and responsibilities of the Fair Trading Commission Secretariat and the Board of Commissioners. There was also a need to streamline important definitions across the three acts administered by the Fair Trading Commission. The Minister of Finance, Trade and Investment of Seychelles praised the work UNCTAD had carried out for his country and underscored his government's commitment to continue working with the organisation to implement the peer review recommendations. Panellists were then given the opportunity to ask questions to the Seychelles representatives. Questions included the value of competition to the economy of small island developing states. When queried by a panellist about the contribution of competition to the economy of small island developing states, a representative of the Seychelles delegation said that competition principles were universally applicable, regardless of the size of the economy. Following questions from the panellists, the Seychelles delegation was then given the opportunity to pose questions to delegations from the floor. The Seychelles delegation asked questions to a number of countries, including Colombia, the Netherlands, and the United States. The Seychelles delegation sought advice from delegations including Zambia, Colombia, and the Netherlands.